Diego si Moro, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Just kind of ensuring that the large camp not going to be so readily available here, though. A nice arrow already landing on the sniper into the burrow strike. They might have Pure already, and they do. Oh, Roger and FNG already getting the tips out. He's going to be alright to just juke around as, no, never mind, Zakota right behind him, but not going to be able to get enough damage off. He's by the tier 1 tower. He'll be just fine, though. The burrow strike into the arrow is going to land, but do they have the follow-up damage? He is going to be protected there by Pure. In fact, Roger, he's the one that goes...
He has in lane, so you can just farm up here. Miera's still playing with its Sandstorm, but Sentry's down, and he's not very healthy in that Sand King.
Miera? Yeah, he's just gone. I guess he just accepted the fact he was not going to be able to get away and just accepted his death. I may as well just hit some creeps while I'm here.
Yeah, it's one of those things we mentioned.
That is a very close ward, just not quite on the mark.
Yeah, again, just beautiful blocks from both sides. Some action, though.
Yeah, they take out the Enchantress this time around, so the double stun combination again. You land the burrow strike, you get the arrow. It's not rocket science, but they are not finding the sniper. Pure's going to be just fine.
Ethos. So he wants to give a little bit more control. We talked about that lack of control for the outsiders as well. This will give DM some catch potential, and oh,
Miero, he's going to be alright for now. He'll go for an epicenter. He might drop beforehand though, and in fact he got it off, but it won't matter. No, he didn't. In fact, it did get cancelled. Never mind. He does end up dropping as Depressed Kid. Dropping quite low himself. He might just try and bait as the Leshrac, but nobody's going to take it. They'll just let him take those creep waves, and it does seem like CIS Rejects, they'll try to wrap around. Towards the bottom side of the map, they might find GPK very soon, though he'll be the one to make the jump in. Onto Muero with the cookie out and the scatter blast. It's not going to be enough, and now a double burrow strike into the arrow, onto the snapfire. GPK, he's still trying to fight, but it's not going to work. Tips out onto the Sand King. Miero, he was just able to survive the initial onslaught.
Yeah, that's a Sand King without... Oh, Zakota.
Here's Zakota. He's been caught out to boot. With the epicenter and the sandstorm, they're going to have plenty of damage. So much work.
Arrow. If you get that off every single time, Ramses could be farming elsewhere. Teleportation's in, and you just clean up. And
GPK, he's going to cop an arrow here from Roger, and it looks like it might just be enough. He does get the Yules off in time, but he's still going to drop here to the split earth of Depressed Kid. In fact, it was Depressed Kid's Yules that was being committed just to ensure GPK does drop. Yeah, but Zakota's going to break it once again. Nero going to find him. The burrow strike, that should be enough to set up, and it will be. But as you mentioned, that's not really the kill they want. Still Roger getting a very nice ward down. And that Radiant Triangle does have full vision here of Yamich, who thinks he's trying to be sneaky, but a great burrow strike. Miero again with a double stun out. Just going to wipe them out here. CIS Rejects using this power spike perfectly. There's no even moving to the Roshan pit now. Why the hell not? See, he's going to TP down bot towards DM. We'll go for the sprout up, but that's not going to hold DM down. He'll try to chain away, but Depressed Kid going to find the Yule Scepter into the Split Earth. Do they have the damage, though? Not quite. Glimmer Cape will be there from Yamich as now Depressed Kid going to get caught out. GPK moving in. They've got the damage. They'll take the Leshrac down, and maybe if they can find Ramses, it'd be such a great feeling here. But CIS Rejects, they have grouped up. Zakota hasn't realized yet. Epicenter Burrow Strike is out, but GPK, he has the BKB up. The Sand King's gone too far. They'll lose another. GPK with a great Observer Ward. They might have him too. Burrow Strike is out, but a great cookie going to allow the follow-up stun to miss as GPK is going to zip his way right out of there. And Yamich is going to be the one to drop. But another great cookie out from Yamich. You still got to profit. It's outsiders. They're going to smoke up as 4. They'll move in towards the bottom side of the map. But CIS Rejects, they seem to know what's going on. And yeah, the Harpy creep. Once that smoke breaks, they're going to know. Zakota is spotted. Roger. No, a great Vortex out. GPK, he's going to set up for the team. FNG, he's barely surviving. As GPK, he'll get himself out. At least for now. They'll try to chase him down, but he's fine. Instead, they'll get the Snapfire. DM, he's going to drop to boot. Just mess all over the map. As Pure does take down Miero. And that'll be it. Another Moonlight Shadow being committed here by CIS Rejects, but Just going to be to relocate across the map. So never mind mid lane. They're going to set up onto the edge. That should be one dead, but a nice Vortex. GPK turning it around once again. It's going to be Miero for Zakota for now. They need to back off on CIS Rejects. Ramses, he'll try for the TP out. Do they have the run of Atos? They do. They'll lock him down. He's forced to BKB up, but it's not going to matter. He's gone. It's the press kid. He'll BKB himself. FNG already down as they'll chase down the last piece of the puzzle. It's going to be the Leshrac. Can he get himself out? It sure as hell doesn't seem like it, but no, never mind. They missed the here, John.
Just look at the vision the Harpy gives. There's a big vision circle around him in that smoke.
Oh, GPK, he completely jukes out the Burrow Strike and now the Vortex. Into the kisses out. Poor old FNG. He's just going to have to cop it. That over the Undying gone. Depressed kid. He's still going to try and move him, but another great cookie out from the snap by Mitch. He is just doing so much work. So he'll turn right back around with the Vortex out onto the Leshrac. Depressed kid's gone. Miero, he'll move in with the epicenter, but it's not going to be enough. He'll drop to boot. Roger is trying to get out himself, but it's not going to be there. Ramses, he's going to blink right in. He does find the tick.
The Dominator pickup has been paying dividends here for Roger. They catch one.
The DM, he's going to get the BKB off in time, and it does seem like he's going to be just fine. In fact, now they might turn around. Here comes GPK, but he's out of mana. He's still going to keep going. In fact, never mind, he's good. To take one down. Onto another we go. DM is gone. Ramses, he's going to be just fine.
And you find a decent kill to trade away for your Mirana. You do manage to take the gem back here for the rejects, but you start to wonder about scale. GPK and BKB's TPs. They do find Sakota, so
Look at Ramses. This is what annoys me about this hero, John. You could just look at the tier 3 tower. In fact, never mind that, because mid lane, they're going on FNG. Burrow Strike is there from Miero, but Vortex is out. GPK going to try and turn it as FNG dropping low, does end up going down, but they're losing their racks in the meantime.
Oh
Ramses, he'll TP into the top racks and it's gone. What is this hero, man? It just doesn't make any sense. Ramses, he's going to BKB up. Just TP away. No problem.
this to happen. Mid is not shoved in. And they will try for the Roshan. They do take care of the creep. Dropping low here.
Yeah, they take the... Oh, they're trying for the Roshan, but they're in. They've got Miero, Pure. He's going to snap the Aegis away and just take down the Sand King, as they will find DM to boot. In goes the Press Kid, just trying to get out of there with the Wind Waker. GPK still trying to find a target, but in the meantime, Ramses, he's just split pushing once again, going for the Megas. Can he get it done? He's just going to BKB TP out. They can't stop it. It's just not fair. Mid lane, your Mitch is going to go down as they get another Scythe the Vice out onto the Enchantress. That'll be another. I don't know.
You want something radical, you drag away from base for a little bit. This could make or break them. If they don't find that kill, it might not work out.
GPK, he's going to... Oh, that's a great Burrow Strike, Miero.
No.
He sets up perfectly, and GPK, he's gone. There's the leash up. The Timbersaw DM, he's going to be all right. GPK, though, he bought back for this. He wants a team fight. Who have they found? Roger. He'll be targeted, but he's fine. With the Aeon Disc, he's going to be able to get himself out. That's a great burrow out from Miero. They move in for more. Depressed Kid going to try for the Snapfire. Looks like he's got him. Your Mitch going to go down. In fact, they want more. Burrow Strike is out. That's Pure caught out. But never mind, GPK. He's going to move in after the Sand King. They don't have the backup right now, so Miero just needs to run, but Pure, he's got plenty of damage, but not against the... In the meantime, Megas are being taken by Ramsey, so you've got to be a bit wary of that. Still great Vortex out, but it's not going to be enough. Pure, he's gone. They're trying to melt them down with the Mortimer's Kisses, but it's still not going well enough. GPK, he's going to go down. That has to be it. GG's call. Outsiders have seen enough. Tips are out for Pure. Oh, what do you do, John? I mean, what do you do? Can you blame Outsiders for losing a game like that?
Value point in the Swarm, so lots of back and forth on both sides. Again, very even so far, except for the mid. As you mentioned, GPK is having a really good time spamming his spells.
Depressed kid. Yeah, mid lane, he's gonna get stunned up. GPK able to find the solo pick off, and tips are already coming out as you will see FNG try to rotate and get something done. Maybe he can secure this, but no, he gets woken up by the shadow poison. GPK, great fairy fire out to boot, so FNG, he can't secure the kill. That'll allow the Leshrac to just walk back to the fountain. And sad times here for Depressed Kid as he does give the tip over to GPK.
Aggression lining up from mid, that is where they're likely to snowball. The Leshrac comes in line really fast. Objectives are going to melt if this guy has a good laning start.
Well, top lane, Ramses, he's dropping very, very low here and does go down. Zakota able to secure the killers towards the bot side. Yamich also being chased down, and well, you can't blame outsiders for these tips, right? Like, you've got to get them into not risking it. Just leaves him be. Meanwhile, towards the mid lane, GPK being pushed away with the Sonic Wave as Roger is going to rotate on the Weaver, though it does seem like it's going to be a fight over the power runes, but Roger, he may have arrived a bit too early. He's going to get punished. GPK able to pick up a kill for himself once again, and it does seem like FNG does eventually end up. He's going to haste up here on GPK. Depressed Kid, they know exactly where he's gone. Oh, it's so disastrous here for CIS Rejects as they are just losing bodies everywhere.
We expected...
Again, the one saving grace though, Miero, just having a really nice time right now and gonna have the armlet up very soon. The top lane Rams is again gonna find himself in trouble. Not great news at all for CIS Rejects as they're just gonna get run down here by Pure and Zakota. Ramses, he's still alive, but the chase is still going, somehow barely surviving. Now here going for the Nature's Wrath, and they actually end up finding Zakota instead. So Ramsey somehow gets out scot-free, and he'll just TP right back to the fountain. In the meantime, bot lane Roger gonna end up dropping on the Weaver. There's no way of surviving through that arena spear. He's gonna drop, but on the other side of the map, GPK now going down.
You've got that.
They prepare for those power runes. Regen is gonna be down at the bot side, and Miero will go ahead and pick it up for himself. Depressed Kid not even bothering to try his top lane. Fiend's Grip is going to be out. They've got Pure. Ramses, he's going to rotate. No battle trance up yet, and they've got him. Pure, he's just going to drop. Not having a point in battle trance, so doesn't allow him the chance of survivability.
Yeah, playing a little bit greedy, just wanting to go for much more presence in farming.
The CK is able to get himself out. They do take over the triangle, though, and this is kind of what you want if you're outsiders. Over the most valuable part of the map. Like, they are still chasing down Miero. Still in the CK, farming towards the north, and they know exactly where he's gone. They had a ward to watch him walk up that way, so Miero gonna have to find a way out or need some help right now, but he'll cop the stun from GPK. How great is your armlet toggle, Miero? He's trying, but it's not gonna be enough. Nice kill from outsiders. Great vision game once again to give that position away.
Is shoving in nicely with Depressed Kid and the Phantasm Illusion come through, and Ramsey shows up, so looking for that trade. Fortify is forced out.
Yeah, they're going to find the Bane. Like, FNG's just going to show up. Just kind of give him a free kill there, as GPK will say thank you very much. Can they move into a tier 3 tower, though? That's the real question. Without an Aegis up, I guess at least you could try to just force them to rotate back and defend. Thing is, they don't even have a creep wave right now. Chase down Roger. See if they can find him. GPK's having a look around right now in his triangle. They do actually find him with the sentry wall down. They're going to have to set up for the Split Earth, and they will take him out. But if you're CIS Rejects right now, you're more than happy. Like, you've got all the side lanes just being pushed out constantly, and it doesn't seem like outsiders have an answer.
No, they're still running around.
Spotted, but doesn't really get hit by Pure, so he's just fine. Instead, never mind GPK. He's going to find the Yule Scepter, but Depressed Kid, he does get the BKB off in time, and he wants to go for a bit of a fight. Instead, DM will move in onto Roger. They do at least get the Weaver for their trouble. Again, CIS Rejects don't seem interested whatsoever in going for the 5v5. Creep wave right now. They'll wait it out a little bit, but Pure, he's not backing off yet. He wants to go all the way. Stuns out. GPK will move in. DM is there. Nice spear out onto the Bane. That'll be another. It's DM, Pure, trying to back, but they've lost the Troll Warlord. Oh, Miero just wipes him out as GPK now going to try and back himself out of there. In fact, he'll move back in on a Depressed Kid. They do get the quad, but they're going to lose the Leshrac. So they'll even lose Zakota. And Miero, he's chasing for a bit more here onto DM. Yamich, he'll be fine to TP away. Pushing T3 towers.
And they used the Phantasm for that push as well. They forced the Fortify with no actual heroes there.
Still, at least FNG is going to drop here. Outside is able to find something for their trouble. And I suppose with this Aegis up, they should be able to move high ground once again if they can get these side lanes pushed in. That's what they'll have to address first. They'll move in and get that sorted. Hoping someone moves low ground. Ramses, he's going to show himself. GPK going to try and move in, but the stuns are out. Yule Scepter is there in time. And Ramses, well, he'll just TP right away. Miero going to have to do the same, but he can't get it off. We'll drop the GPK. But the split push just continues.
Yeah, they have really good lane control here. Despite being ahead 9-17, only have that 2k lead. Most of that gold's on GPK, not on Pure. The Prescott just jumps in.
Yeah, he does. He's going to pop his BKB up, and there's your leash. Where you going, Leshrak? He'll use himself up, but the Prescott has the Sonic Wave, and they've got plenty of damage. Still, DM going to move in and at least finds a decent trade for his team. It's something. But without GPK, it probably means you're not going to be able to go high ground. So it's going to be another 70 seconds where this Aegis is going to be unused. In fact, Nightmare is there from FNG to hold down the troll. It just won't matter. There's not going to be a follow-up.
That gives Ramses the space to just shove.
Take the top tier 2. They might try for the T3 tower while they're at it. DPK. Thinking about moving in. Miero, he'll be the target. Trying to move out of that arena. He'll be forced to man-fight this one out. Onto the Leshrak they go. He's pretty tanky. A big Sonic Wave there from Depresskid, but it's not proving to be enough. FSZ and Roger, they'll both down. Buybacks are coming out, though. They'll keep going onto the Leshrak, but there's just so many stuns flying out. GPK, he's still not dying. They're still trying, but he's still alive somehow. Still healing up. FNG, this man just won't go down. GPK, he's in an Ultra and he wants the rampage, but they still are away from him. Alright, game 3 it is, John. The rat won't work out this time. GPK, just way too tanky on the Lesh. They get it.
Points away.
Harass out. He will have to control the runes a lot better.
Dakota,
But
gonna drop bot lane. They actually end up finding him here, so Miero, he's gonna take first blood gold on the Pangoliran.
build up you want.
Well, the press kid onto GPK mid lane though. Plenty of damage flying out onto the Ember as FNG gonna try and move in as well. Does have that brain sap. GPK, he'll eat the fairy fire, but the tornado, it's gonna land from the press kid. The Invoker getting rid of
Free farming. Yeah, you're not stopping DM from finding his own farm, but DM's not stopping the Deuce either, and it's much more scary to have that Deuce off to a running start for the flash farm you can have.
Hero trying to move in onto Zakota. He's still fine though. In fact, he's fighting back. FNG will be able to confirm the kill as Miero does end up surviving through the
Press Kid, the urn is up. They just really need a kill to start getting rolling on the Cold Snap, and they might find that kill.
Yeah, Pure. He's had a rough time already. He can't afford to die like this, but it looks like he's got no choice in the matter. And the CIS Rejects, they're playing them like a fiddle right now, John.
Top?
Top lane? Maybe they find Ramses, but he's got help on the way. He needs it ASAP. Here comes the press kid with a tornado out. Yamich, he might drop. In fact, he's trying to run back the other way. Ramses, he ends up securing the kill, and now he's out of here. The Medusa not going to drop as DM's gone. Oh, the press kid and FNG getting there right.
Still need to see that commitment for the push. Bit of a smoke out from the Rejects. Top lane, though. The side of the outsiders are looking to go for a fight, huh?
Oh, the press kid is just all over this Drow. Pure. He's going to get to the tier 2 tower. He's got Hakoda right behind him, but can he survive? Pure still trying to run. There's your Shallow Grave out, and Roger's the one to go down. His chains are there. GPK going to try and move in and punish this Invoker, but it seems like the press kid is going to be just fine. He'll TP away. The Drow barely surviving.
It's a bit of an issue for the side of outsiders. They don't have his Ghost Walk, or he got slighted as he was going into Ghost Walk, so not quite fully in the end. Ramses now.
Ramses, yeah, mid lane. What? It's not safe in this lane whatsoever. Ramses, he's gone now. Nobody was around to help out. Now they move in, but it's all too late. They've already lost the Medusa. They're just going to try and find some form of a trade, but this Rolling Thunder, it's only sunning up DM. And in the meantime, Roger, Does end up going down to Yamich as now they'll go for a bit more. They found a press kit. That's the big one they want on the Invoker. But do they have the damage? He'll get the Ghost Walk off, but the dust is there. Yamich still going. Does find a press kit as they'll even get FNG. And now maybe the Pango to drop as Yamich somehow out of there is not going to drop. Miero's still in the chase. Yamich surely goes down, but what a juke out. Oh, what a sidestep. Ankle breaker from Yamich. Roger in perfect position though to break the smoke on the Ench. In fact, DM is going to spot him out now and be forced to go for him. And it might be a very easy kill to get, but it's not the kill they really wanted. In fact, Roger, he's not the easiest kill in the world, but they'll find it eventually. They still don't find Ramses though.
He gets the bailout, good cutoff. Might find something nice if they get that angle on Ramses.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's already positioned to run back towards the bot lane here, Ramses. He's going to be fine. Hanging around outside is going to try and find themselves a target. Back into their own jungle they go. DM. Oh, he might find Miero here. That's a decent one. Go onto the Pango, and well, he's going to go down very quickly. Plenty of damage here on Pure. Not a bad target whatsoever, Jonathan. The CIS. Rejects, they're just going to sit back and relax for now. Again, not quite ready to go in 5v5 with Ramses quite yet, but they are certainly reaching that mark where they should feel confident. Fiend's Grip is out. Looks like they've got the Drow Pure. He's been caught out here. Nightmare not going to hold him down. In the meantime, Depresskid ends up going down to DPK as Yamich still trying to run. Ramses still trying to secure the kill, but needs to TP out and will do so. Unable to find anything. They go for the Fiend's Grip on Pure.
They will go for the smoke play now, though. Grouping up as 4, leaving their Ember up front.
Oh, nice Fiend's Grip. GPK, he gets caught, but there's no follow-up. They've already got the Bane. FNG's gone. Miero, he tried to help out, but he was the only one there. Ramses now going to try and back off, but GPK going to move in. Not quite the initiation they wanted. Instead, they'll find Roger. Arrow, it'll connect. Roger has no way out of that one. Outsiders, they'll find a double. They'll move into that tier 2 mid tower. His DM is going to break the smoke of Roger. He'll go for the stun in. They'll try to burst one down, but Miero, he's there onto the Ember. Nice 4-staff away onto GPK, but he's still being controlled up. They really want GPK gone, and they might have him, but Shallowgrave is there. It'll buy a bit of time, so GPK, he'll go for the BKB Remnant away, and he's going to be fine for now. And the Sunstrike, it's not going to land either. It was so close, yet so far. Still Yamich. Gonna try and chase down, or rather be chased down by this Medusa as Ramses. He's not backing off. He's going all the way for this Mirana, but another Shallow Grave is there. He's still alive. Ramses instead will go after DM, and he will at least find the Dragon Knight. Onto Yamich they go. They'll find the Mirana, but they'll lose FNG and Roger. As GPK, he's not done yet. He wants the press kit on the Invoker. Remnant's forward. He's trying his best. In the meantime, Ramses is out of mana. No chance of survival. He's gone. GPK, he's still going. These Shallow Graves, they've just kept him alive so long. Hakoda. I mean, how many Shallow...
Necronomicon. Now you see the impact of a really well-positioned Dazzle. Just all the saves in the world. Constant healing.
Jump in.
Not even a Holy Locket.
Yeah, I certainly agree with your points there, John. As Miero, Aeon Disc only going to save for so much. He'll try to roll up, but it's so much right-click damage from Pure. In fact, Roger, he tried to stick around, but GPK... go for a bit of a chase. Knows where the Ench is gone. It'll be a bit of a slow process, but nonetheless, the process will be done. GPK will pick up another. And it is 3v5, but you've got to get something done here as Pure. Is he going to back off? 20 seconds left on the Aegis. They are just trying to wait this one out. Moving in, though, they find the Bane. FNG already gone, and now they can move into the backside. GPK, who are we aiming? Ramses, right in the middle, trying to man-fight against Pure. He is in trouble right now, but he's still got the Aegis for another 5 seconds. In fact, Shallow Grave, it may have kind of screwed him up a little bit. Pure, I think he wanted to die there. It won't matter, though, because GPK, he'll just keep going, and Ramses, he's gone. DM, he'll pick up the kill. Ramses has no buyback available. And GG's are called, FNG. He's seen enough. Outsiders, after losing game 1 in quite a disgusting fashion, they will be able to take a 2-1 victory against CIS Rejects. What a fashion it was, John.